And welcome to Q Aquatics and Exotics. And today I want to say Happy Mother's Day. What an amazing day it was today. Oh, Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. And oh, look at, I see Elizabeth, I see Pam, I see Madfish Diva. Oh my gosh, look at all the mothers, you mothers. Hi, Total Tropicals. I'm going backwards now. Mr. B, tell Mrs. B. Oh, there's Angie. Happy Mother's Day, Angie. Hey, Bob, girl, you'll catch your death in that tub. You talking to me? You talking to me? Are you talking about one of my Mother's Day presents? Do you guys want to see what I got for Mother's Day? Well, before I talk about presents, because that's always cool. Oh, first of all, can you hear me? Because I know last week I had a lot of crazy. Happy Mother's Day to the moms. Yeah. Well, I'm going to act like you can hear me. So if you can't, you can all just start screaming at me. And Elizabeth, I know you're at your mom's. Tell your mom I said Happy Mother's Day. Unless you left already. And oh, you know what I almost forgot? Something that my daughter made for me. I can't forget this.
Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I got a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Nah, hey everybody, it's Susie Q, so come along with me. Said I'm Susie Q.
Did you see that, girl? That's my 1, 2, 3rd daughter. Happy Mother's Day. Oh, thank you, John. Oh, I see Candy in the house. Happy Mother's Day to you, Candy. Do you guys see that guy, John Wood? That's my baby brother. Hey, John. How are you? Oh, Mr. Fish, sir. It's so good to see you. I feel like I have to be so formal with you. Oh, my gosh. Hi, Lori. And DNA. Okay, let me tell you how grateful I am to be a mom. Unbelievable. And I think about it because I have 4 daughters, Amy, Katie, Sarah, and Colleen. And when they were like in their toddlerhood or when they were in their teens, it was very, stressful and need I say more? But now they're all in their 20s and 30s. And what a gift. They are so amazing young women. I can't even get over it. So I am very proud that they are what made me have a Mother's Day, So I wanted to thank them so much. Each one of them in their own ways, they're all like amazing people. So anyway, do you guys want to see what John got me for Mother's Day? And I'm not even his mom. Are you ready? And I can't imagine where he got this idea from. Rack. Whoop. Can I get a woo-woo? Can you imagine how many turtles are going to fit in that? Oh, so happy. So happy. Hey, Dee. Happy Mother's Day. Hey, Christine. I am so laid back today. Even if my microphone didn't work like last week, I just wasn't going to care because it's just an amazing day and I just like sitting back and enjoying. So let me see. Do you guys see this crap behind me? And pardon my word. Well, I guess that's not a swear. It is when you're a mom. You don't say words like crap. You say shit. Just kidding. Get in. Look at all those. These are those maple seed pod helicopters. I'm going to have to throw away my screening. I can't even pull them out. When I go to pull them out, the seed drops. I can't pull them through the other way because the tail end is so big. What a mess. But the good news is, let's look up in the tree. We're going to go up. Don't get too dizzy. They are almost gone. Look at that tree. Look at all those. Oh, they are everywhere. John is going to get a leaf blower tomorrow from his brother, and we're going to blow them all out of the park. Let me tell you. This weekend, what was it, Friday, Saturday? It was freezing. I had to bring all the turtles inside. I had to cover everything up. I had to give little flower tents to my girlfriend, Laura, like it was just so freezing. And today, though, was nice. It was perfect for Mother's Day. I can't even read the chat, but I'm going to pretend like I can try. Hey! Oh, who's that? Tater salad. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the happy Mother's Day. DNA Aquatics. Oh, I like your name. DNA Aquatics. Did I miss anybody? Vinoksky? I always get that. I gotta choke on that. Vinoksky. Ta 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 ta. How awesome. Total tropics. Sorry, one fish, two fish. I lost connection. Great job. Awesome species we can't keep in Australia. Well, I don't know. So I'm going back to Mr. Fish, sir. Don't have to be formal with me. Someone was being sarcastic with me about my fish keeping and called me this. I liked it and changed. Oh, I like it too, Mr. Fish, sir. Mr. Fish, sir. I like it very much. Yeah, leaf blower. So what I wanted... Hey, Wally. Wally's in the house. Tell your wife I said Happy Mother's Day. So I wanted... See back here? There's a fire pit. I wanted John to start a fire tonight. And then I thought, how great to have a live stream around a fire. I just thought it would be great. But John didn't want to play tonight. So we don't have a fire. And I figure if I started a fire and didn't pay attention to it because I'm on a live stream, I think I know where that would have ended up. So there's a couple challenges going around in the fish community. Did you see that? What was Rachel's? Not Dirty Deeds. Crappy tanks. No, give me a minute. Scrapscape. The Scrapscape. I was thinking about that. How fun would that be? Just with only using stuff that you have lying around, escaping a tank with it. It's so funny because I feel like I do that with all my tanks. Oh my gosh, let me see if I can keep up with everybody. Dead Fred. Happy Mother's Day. Oh, you did miss a song, but don't worry, Dead Fred. I'm going to play it again. You know that. Because it's Mother's Day. And my daughter sang that song for me. So I think that's pretty good. Oh my gosh, we got a super chat. Let me see if I can. Tater salad, super chat. 100 from the tater salad just because. That is so awesome. You are just because. Just because. Making my Mother's Day like that. Dang, I missed the entry song. You did, Griffin, but I'm going to play it again midway through because backed by popular demand. Now, I guess it's not really popular demand. It's just what I like. Oh, look at everybody. I hope everybody had an amazing day. Because I did. It was a very lazy day. I sat around and watched movies with John. And then my daughter came over with my granddaughter and we went flower shopping. I don't know if you can see. Right? I can't point. There you go, right there. That big Boston fern, that's going next to my waterfall and that whole flat of flowers. Annuals. I'm so excited. So excited. Aquafunk's in the house. Tell Maida I said Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's birthday to all my fish femme mamas. Love you. Oh, you are so awesome, Aqua. Thank you. Oh, that's so funny. Is Teresa in the house? I didn't see her. Somebody's saying hi, Teresa. So I'm going to assume you're in the house and I missed you coming in. So this weekend is the last weekend I'm hoping for these maple seeds. Is that what they're called? I think they are the seeds because every year my gutter gets filled to the brim with them, and if I can't pull them out, I get what I call a roof garden. These little tiny maple trees, treelings. What do you call baby trees? Treelings? There's a word for them. All these little baby trees start popping up from my gutter. Look like I have a roof garden. Oh my goodness. Is that Ozzy in the house? Hey, Ozzy. Glenwood is in the house. He is my big brother. So I got my big brother and my baby brother. Thank you, Glenn. Tell Mary I said Happy Mother's Day. John, are you still in the house? My brother John? Oh my gosh. Look at that. I got my brothers in the house. I'm so excited. That is so way cool. So, as I take this off, I think I'm just going to have to burn it because I can't pull all these out. This is 2 full nettings that are going to get wasted. Now I know not to get the good nettings if they're going to be disposable every year, because this is horrible. But I think I'm going to videotape. I don't know if I'm going to make a video out of it, but I'm going to videotape pulling this off, draining down the water, and power washing the rocks. That came out so well last year. Now this pond's about 2 or 3 feet, so I'll probably power wash the first 16 inches, and I'll leave all that slimy, gooey stuff on the bottom, because as you know, I got turtles in there, and they like to hide underneath the leaf litter, so that's cool. I got 5 koi in here. Now it's only 2,000 gallons. I said only. But it's only when you're talking about koi and all these goldfish I got for free. I've got more than a dozen goldfish that are bigger than my koi in here. So I thought I was at my bio limit, but then I thought, let me take some of those goldfish and put them in all my ponds that I'm going to breed. Well, I can't put them in my ponds where I'm breeding fish, huh? Yeah, that won't work because I won't have any fish. I won't be breeding anything. Oh, Tiffany Rose. Yeah, I can't believe... Oh, my brother is there. Look at that. Tell Rose I said Happy Mother's Day also, John. So look at that. My big brother and my little brother in the house. That is so cool. Guys, you don't have pictures next to your YouTube name. I can fix that for you. I got pictures of you that you may not want there, but I'll send them to you. Oh wow, I fell behind already. I gotta keep moving. Q Aquatics, what movies did you watch? Oh my gosh. Well, this one of them, I wish I knew the name of it. Hold on a second. I'm gonna turn this off. I can see if he hears me. But this one, it was so good. It was this army guy. He was obviously had PTSD, and his sister was a missionary person, I want to say in Brazil, and then she got hurt and ended up in the hospital. Well, he was this big, he was like, it was like a Rambo movie, which isn't my thing, but it was pretty good. It was really good. It was child trafficking and suspense, and it was really good. Q on Instagram. I ain't scared, huh? John, okay. I got a picture for you, John, for your profile. Thank you, Candy, for showing off my Instagram. Aquafunk is lurking, but he's setting up for his. Before you go, Aquafunk, what is the theme of your... You told me yesterday and I forgot. What is the theme of your live stream? You always have some amazing topics to talk about. Look at me, and I'm just sitting here just BSing because I don't have any topics. Well, I do, because it was Mother's Day today, and I did want to get your input for this huge tank. Let me show you again, because I am so excited about this tub. You ready? Hey, hon. What was the movie we saw with that soldier that took out all those child traffickers? That was really good. He can't remember the name of it either, but it was good. The guy was built like a brick house. And they had a lot of like, what do you call that kind of fighting? They do. It was really good. Falcon? You guys want to see my Johnny Pone? My John Bag of Donuts? You said, hey, fish peeps. Glenn and John are on the stream. Yeah, he said, hi, Glenn. Hi, John. I'm paraphrased. He said, awesome. Aquafunk said Rambo. It was like Rambo, but it was A black version of Rambo. It was so good. Falcon Rising. Falcon Rising. I thought it was good. Agreed. Show your love for Susie. Hit the like. Oh, thank you. Okay, I got a question. Chevy says, Q Aquatics, how is your unknown fish and eggs? Oh, I took video, but I didn't get to upload it. So it's so weird. I don't see any fry anywhere, but I don't see the eggs. So I can't imagine they've all got eaten. Do they like swarm or school somewhere else? But I'm definitely going to put that one and the two that I think are the females in a tub. Because who doesn't want a bunch of chubs, huh? Is that what they're called? Chubs? Chubbies? Chubs? Chubby doesn't sound right. That just sounds wrong on Mother's Day. That's wrong. Hey, John. John said John. Oh, everybody's saying hi. Hi, folks. Do you wipe your feet when you walk in the house? Well, then, did you hit the like when you came in the stream? Oh, Dead Fred, that is so awesome. Oh, my youngest daughter just texted me. It's Mother's Day. She goes, oh, I love my Colleen. I love all my girls, man. They're so awesome. Hey, Chewy, what's going on? Okay, let's go back to my tub because I keep a shiny thing went flying by. How many gallons is that tub? 180 some gallons. 169? 169 gallon tub, man. How awesome is that? Chubby Chub Chub. That's right, Chubby Chub Chubs. Select Pest, it's Malvin, aka Storm Riders, aka Typhoon Storms. This is my permanent business name. Oh, DNA Aquatics. It's Melvin. I didn't know, Melvin. Here I'm acting like you're all new and stuff. It's just a new name. That's so cool. So anyway, let's go back to this shiny tub. Can I show it to you? When Johnny Bag of Donuts got me all excited. See this? If you had this 170 gallon, paraphrasing, 170 gallon tub, what would you put in it? Fish? Plants? Turtles? There's so many options. Hot tub. Well, I thought about it. Could be a swimming pool for Zoe. Oh my gosh, you're so funny. Let's see if we got, I'm thinking if I put all my turtles in there. Oh, your mom just showed up for dinner. Well, it is Mother's Day. Thanks, Dead Fred. Oh, this is for Dead Fred before he goes. And I know everybody wants to hear this again.
Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I got a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Na na, hey everybody, it's Susie Q, so come along with me. Said I'm Susie Q.
And I know everybody who was here for that first one just was so happy I played it twice, right? Okay, we have a question. After the power wash, will you use some of that gunk to fertilize your gardens? Absolutely. Absolutely will. I actually use a lot of the pond water to water all the gardens because it is so chock full of nutrients. Is the netting for birds of prey? No. I do live between a river and a canal. So I'm right in the middle, and I'm ready for the herons. I see them back there by the canal a lot, and I see them right over the dike in the river. But I get this netting specifically for these seeds, these maple droppings, these helicopters, because it's infuriating, absolutely infuriating, because they will seed once they're saturated, and it's just, it's nonstop. But last year, I did put the netting over it a couple different times when I had to go away for the weekend, only because it's not for the birds as much as the cats, and although they just, yeah, no, I don't use it for the birds, because it's hard to put on and it's hard to take off. So I just usually leave it open, and so far, I shouldn't have said anything, but so far I haven't had any problems with the birds. Oh, look at all these questions I missed. How is your unknown fish and eggs? I got that one. How are your new rainbows? Wally, I absolutely love them. So I have rainbow fish. I have Bosmanis. I have turquoise rainbows. And at one time I had Pseudomugals Pacificos, the blue-eyed one. Well, they're all blue-eyed ones, but they're just little tiny ones. But these little tiny ones with the bright yellow flowers are so gorgeous to watch. Now, they're swimming right up the top of the tank, going back and forth. In the bottom, the dwarf emerald rasboras are off in the corner, like they're always hiding unless I put food in. And then I added my daisy rice fish. So they are darting all over, and they're like in the middle, over the top. I just absolutely love this tank. I wish this tank was upstairs. Now I have to remember, I had all 50 tanks upstairs at one point. Oh, they have to stay in the basement. They have to stay in the basement. I am a very messy water changer, and tend to forget things, like filling up a tank, which is why I had to invent the song that I'm filling up a tank so I did not forget. But thank you for asking. Along with that, what's the other fish I got? I liked them so much I ordered some more. Yeah, I liked them so much I ordered some more. The male's parental duties, and when the eggs hatch and he rebreeds, fathead minnow. Oh, he will rebreed again. Oh, that's good. Maybe that's why he's still guarding that leaf. I'm not sure, but if... And they like it cold water, right? Because they're outside. They're natural fish. What do you call them? Oh my God, my brain. My brain is... This is your brain on drugs. Don't do drugs, children. You guys know what I mean. The fish that are right out here in the river. Oh, whatever. The one Chewy's doesn't think I know about. Because you know why, Chewy? Because I don't. Not a chub. I think they are a chub, wouldn't they? I would do turtles. I was thinking about that. So in 170 gallon, what I have is, I have 23 turtles. 23 turtles. But some of them are tortoises and will not go in the water. I have my 3-horse Feldeye that have a 6 to 12 foot run. I have my baby cherry head, Bruce Rain. He's about this big. So he has his own enclosure. It's only about 2 foot big, 2 foot by 1 foot long, and a little house, and he's got warm in it. So he stays in there. I have my 2 sulcatas. They have a 5 foot by 2 foot enclosed area because of the cats. And there's a lot of neighborhood cats. So aside from those, and my 2 illegal aliens, they're back there in this box. See this here? They're in there. But aside from those, I have water turtles. So my sliders, I have 2 yellow bellies that are that big and a red ear slider. They're going to be coming in here. Now, Gina lived in here all winter. She didn't come out, and she's still around. She loves it. So I am thinking Yertle, which is my turtle, the Yertle turtle, the red ear slider, is going to love it in there. I just want to make sure around the pond that I build not an enclosure. Yeah, an enclosure so they can't get out on top of, so there'll be 2 enclosures. Not just my yard enclosure, but then the animal area enclosure and then a pond area enclosure. So they would have to really get out through 3 enclosures to get out. Because I definitely, native, thank you, John. Oh my gosh. Right out of my head, native fish. So if they're native fish and like cold water, I have a tub over here. I want to keep them in by themselves, because if the white clouds are bothering the fry or eating the fry, I think there's one platy in there too. I want to really see if I can propagate those fish. I got one tub is going to be filled with live bearers. That's going to be fun. All different live bearers. Then I don't know if I showed anybody yet. No, I'm in the middle of making that video. But I could tell you guys because you're on my live stream. I got these platies that are blue Mickey Mouse platies. Oh my gosh, they are gorgeous color. Bright blue, shiny silver, their tail absolutely dark black Mickey Mouse. They're gorgeous. And I got 6 of them. And I'm going to really try to breed those because I think they look stunning. And I was going to say breed them for profit, but more than profit, I'll take the fry to my local store and get in exchange for fish food. So it's like a win-win. It helps keep me, keeps me in the habit. I can't believe I couldn't remember the word native. Thank you, Chewy. Thank you, John. Thank you, Lori. Thank you, Candy. Everybody knew it was native fish. Me. Highly oxygenated, cool water. Okay, I can do that. Because each one of my tubs is going to have sponge filters. They're all going to have a sponge filter and an air stone in each tub. Except for the ones that have waterfalls, because that's its own aeration. And the waterfall itself will be a filter. So it'll have to go through some, oh God help me, filters, sponges, biomedia, and then out back into the water. So it's its own, kind of like that big waterfall is its own filter. Neon blue Mickey Mouse, and some may throw a gold neon as a part of their genetics. Oh, I hope so. That would be beautiful. I had red Mickey Mouse, right, and I see red Mickey Mouse a lot, but I've never seen these blue ones. And I'm doing a video so I can show you. I got them from J&J Aquatics. I like J&J Aquatics. They're really nice. I'm eating dinner and lurking. All right, Madfish, what are you having for dinner? I'm very nosy. I didn't eat yet, but I'm not really that hungry. Isn't it weird? For every Mother's Day, I just want to go out for dinner, and obviously the quarantine, there's nothing open. My main strain, about 20% gold neon that were beautiful. Oh, I can't wait. I'm hoping. Yes, what's for dinner, Diva? Everybody wants to know what you're having for dinner. It's a fathead minnow, not a chub. Oh, okay, fathead minnow. I like that. Fathead, chub. I can see where I got confused. Like, oh. Oh, and what else did I say last week that I was going to bring out? I'm going to bring out the live bearers. Definitely going to bring out my white cloud minnows. My paradise fish. I cannot wait. I have to bring all 6 outside because I can't tell if I have 4 males and 2 females. I have a very hard time identifying the gender of my paradise fish. But I have heard from a lot of people that when you bring them outside, their colors are stunning anyway inside, that they get even more brilliant outside in the sun. I cannot wait. So Diva is having steak, shrimp, potatoes, and asparagus. Oh my gosh, that sounds amazing. Amazing. Oh my gosh. I think I'm going to have to tell John that. That is a meal. Oh, you're not kidding. Kim Wolf. Hi, Kim. I am glad I found your channel. It's excellent. Happy Mother's Day to you. Well, thank you very much. If you're a mother, happy Mother's Day. Thank you very much. And welcome. I love newbies. Oh my gosh, I love newbies. I had golden barbs and serpe tetras in 2017. Wow. Wow. So last year what I did is when I put fish out, I kind of forgot which fish were where. So somehow or another I'm going to have to label what's what. Because I keep thinking to myself, oh, I'll just go back and watch the video when I made it. And I never do that. And it's so hard. And then I get amazing fish in the middle of the summer and think I'll put them in the tub. And if I put my one mutt live bearer tank, I don't care. I just want them to breed. Lots of live bearers. That's fun. But the Mickey Mouse platies, I got to make sure I don't put any other live bearers in that tank. The paradise fish now, they're egg scattered. They're bubble nesters. And inside, they don't have any bubbles yet. So I'm hoping fresh air, fresh water, fresh bug larvae, I'll get them in the mood, you know what I mean? Couple of good storms. Hey, dragon liar. I say liar all the time. Lair. I got a dragon liar. Liar, liar, pants on fire. Here's Ozzy. I can't barely read this. I wish I could post pics of hers eating the same thing. Oh. Oh. John is, my brother John is having pierogies with onions and kielbasa. Ay, ay, ay. I wish I was up there. It's only 3.5 hour drive, John. And I got some chairs to bring up from you. I got some big blue overstuffed chairs. Pierogies. Now I gotta ask, because I think you're frying them up, right? Are they deep fried or are they sauteed? Not that it matters. But if I'm gonna dream deep fried. Deep fried pierogies, a little crispy, and you can just dip them in some sour cream. I gotta stop thinking like that. I'm gonna drink my water. This is really good. So yes, and so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tubs. 8 tubs, and out front. Oh, I forgot to tell you. Out front. Remember I showed last week, if you're on my live stream last week, I showed my little pond last week. It's a summer tub, but it's built into the ground. I'll get to that in a second. I love this. Hi, Lisa. Happy Mother's Day. Oh, look, a shiny thing. Shiny thing, I got all confused. Shiny thing. So Chewy says, you could keep mollies or guppies with platies as they belong to 2 different genera and do not hybridize. However, we just keep it just platies as you can get eaten. As young could get eaten. So I thought that the guppies and or platies and or mollies could interbreed. They just would never be fertile. Like you would get like this guppy molly guppy thing. Is that not true? Maybe it's an old wives' tale. With butter. Of course with butter. Oh my God, you're killing me. Funk says, for all the single fathers out there, happy Mother's Day to you and keep up the good work. Hear, hear. Hear, hear. Okay, down the wormhole. D says, taking Grandma some peanut butter cookies. Glad to stop in. Thank you very much. Hey, Grandmom, I said, happy Mother's Day. Oh, it's so nice you have a grandmom you could go visit. Aww. That is so cool. Absolutely. See, just that fast, I forgot what I was saying. Hi, Holly. Oh my gosh. I need to get a little whiteboard to keep track of what I'm talking about because I get so sidetracked until I look over here and I don't know if I was talking about the turtles or my tubs. Oh my gosh. I think I'm losing my mind. And I'm only 60 and I feel like I could just keep forgetting basic words all the time. Mollies and guppies can hybridize, but guppies and platies cannot. Ah! And mollies and platies cannot? But mollies and guppies. I have mollies and guppies in my brackish tank. I like that. I like that. I like that they can go either way. Is there any plants that like brackish water? Or is that mangroves? So last year, this 100-gallon tub, let me show you, and it's so filled with these things. See that? That had Yertle in it last year. That was a big red ear slider. That was her home. His home. His home. No, that was her home. She's got very short claws and her tail is. This year she's going to go in the pond. And if there's no issues, that's where she's going to live. If there's issues, then she'll come back out here and go in the 100-gallon tub. Even though that 170 would be perfect for her and her alone. But if I did that, I think that 170-gallon would be perfect size for the rest of my turtles. You know, like I said, I had over 20. Some of those are tortoises. Some of them stay in that 8-foot-long enclosure. But I've got 3 babies. An Eastern, no, 2 Western painted and a Diamondback Terrapin. Then I got 4 yearlings. And then I got 3 turtles that I set up at the vinyl store. That's where my daughter sang the song. But anyway, I got 3 turtles over there. They're coming back home for the summer, and guess what I'm going to give them to display in their store? It's a 55-gallon tank, and they have a vinyl store with lots of kids that come in. Axolotls. Axolotls are going to stay in that tank, and I think the kids that come into that store are going to love it. Now, I have 2 different axolotl tanks, 5 axolotls, 3 females, 2 males. I'm thinking what I'm going to give them are 3, which is going to be 2 females and a male. You know what I mean? And then in my tank, I will have a male and female. I think that'll work out well, because breeding axolotls seems like a lot of work, but oh my gosh, baby axolotls are so adorable. So adorable. And I have a guy that goes to all the reptile shows that will gladly take whatever I don't sell on my own, and he'll buy the whole lot from me. So even if 100 babies make it, that's a breeding for profit thing, but it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. They're kind of like breeding betta fish. So you know how at one point, as they get older, you have to separate them all because they'll just start eating each other. Daryl Teemer's in the house. Hey, Daryl. How are you? Total Tropics TV. Chewy is correct. Mollies can cross with guppies and platies can cross with swords, but no other combination. Nice. Swordtails. I do have 1 swordtail. 1 male. That's how I know it's a sword. There's 1 male swordtail, but I have 3 bright red, high-finned. I thought they were swordtails, but they're females and they look like platies. So they could be swordtails. They're all going in there. That's going in my just generic live bearer tub. Yeah, Daryl Deemer's in the house. How great is that? So did Aquafunk tell me what's going on in his live stream? Oh my gosh, I gotta remember. He did tell me yesterday. It's gonna be good though. I would look it up, but I'm not sure I can do that. No, I definitely can't do that. It's weird not seeing Scott from King and Queen. He's probably treating Liz to her Mother's Day. She's a doggy mother. Or he's visiting his mother. I don't know. A lot of Mother's Day stuff going on. I feel bad. John's mom, she's not feeling very well, so we can't go over there. Maybe when she's feeling better. She loves when we take her out to dinner to either a steak place or a lobster place. And she always gets the best lobster platters. And whatever she orders, I order. Select Pet. Domesticated swordtails are hybridized with platies and their ancestors. So that's why they look so similar to me. So they're all going to go in the same tank. This one I got, I don't know where I got it from. I think I got it from the Bucks County Aquarium Society. They were just random. I got them for like $1. There's a bag of live bearers. And then when I was in my local fish store, somebody brought in this huge molly that they said they don't want because he's picking on everybody, and he just gave it to me. So I got this gorgeous molly. But I was thinking about getting some sail fins. But I think I got my hands full with what I have already. All of your swordtails and your platies have been developed through hybridization unless otherwise stated. Enjoy your fancy swordtails and platies book. Oh, there's a book to look at. Oh, good. Oh, good. Always lots and lots of information with the books and the research. Oh, look at all this stuff. So yes. So I think that big. Now, if I fill up that big tank for turtles, I'll probably fill it up 2/3 of the way up, so that I can just put 3 basking station, like little islands in the middle of each, so they got a place to go. 2 turtles that I'm not bringing outside are my Reeves turtles. Mr. and Mrs., which I've been corrected, they're Mrs. and Mrs. Reeves. I want to build them an enclosure because I know they like land almost as much as they like the water. So I want to somehow or another build them an enclosure that has enough water, maybe like a 75 gallon, and then build up on top of that a platform and maybe put a litter box in there so it's filled with dirt and sand so that they actually have like a beach area and a water area. I think I was going to make that for my Reeves turtles. Now my Diamondback Terrapins and my Eastern Painted, they're going to be over here in this tub. This has land all around it and then an enclosure outside of that. So they're in and out of the pond all the time. They're in the pond, they're on the land. I don't have 2 Eastern Painted turtles because they could breed, and in Pennsylvania I'm only allowed to own one. But I do have 2 Western Painted turtles, and I'm hoping they breed. I'm a fan of wild swordtails like Montezuma's. Yeah. Lori says, Funk Live is 10 types of fish keepers. Which one are you? Ooh, something to think about. I don't know what his categories are, but if there's one for a collector, what does LRB call him? Hoarder, collectoritis? Yeah, somebody asked me, what is your specialty, your fish specialty? I'm like, I don't have one. I don't know. Because I love my brackish water fish. I love the puffers. I love the live bearers. I love my rainbows. I like the cichlids. It's a very good question. I like the loaches. I don't think I have one favorite. Now, reptiles, I think my favorite would be the blue-tongued skink. Or the bearded dragon. That's a tough one. I think I'm going to have to do a video. Bearded dragon or blue-tongued skink. Because they each have their own issues. Q Aquatics, what do you think of male Mata turtles? Mata turtles. Oh my gosh, gorgeous. Now, I don't know if are they legal to have? I've only seen one on, I think it's Camp Kennan. I think he has a Mata turtle. But I don't know if they're legal in Pennsylvania. Chevy says, however, you can get those wild type swordtails that are not affected by hybridization. I love their faces. I know, aren't they? It's like a face only a mother could love. But everybody loves them anyway. There's also, what is the turtle that looks like a leaf? It's probably going to be like a leaf turtle. I like that. I'm not a fan of snapping turtles. Let me tell you a story. I grew up in Waverly, Pennsylvania. And we had about 3 acres in the backyard. And we had a garden on one side, and if you went down, there was a pond on the bottom where we went ice skating in the winter. We never went in it in the summer. There was a snapping turtle that lived in it, and I want to say he was probably 100 years old. I could be exaggerating because I was a small child. But I remember this one time, and this was traumatic. He would get out of the pond once in a while, and my dad would, herd him back in with a wheelbarrow and the end of a hoe. And this time he got in the garden, he was eating things, so my dad, and I'm watching from my window, got him with the hoe end into the wheelbarrow, and he just snapped the hoe right in half. And I knew at that point it was traumatizing. I used to have nightmares all the time. This turtle would be coming at me slowly, and I'd be running and running and running and not getting anywhere, and he would keep getting closer and closer. Nightmares, I tell you. So when people say stuff about snapping turtles, I say, hell no. No snapping turtles for me. Oh my gosh. Oh, my brother John's on. Yeah, remember the pond? Oh my God, that snapping turtle was horrific. There's 2 things that horrified me in my backyard growing up, and we were surrounded by woods, so we had brown bear, or were they black bear? That didn't bother me. But that incident with my dad and that hoe, and the other one, my dad was starting a fire in the backyard, and he had not the kerosene, lighter fluid, and he was doing this onto the fire, and the stream that hit the fire that was going, the fire came back up the stream, and he was on fire, and he did that stop, drop, and roll. Changed my life forever. Horrifying sight that I can never forget. Well, also, and then my other brother, Glenn, getting run over by he ran himself over on the tractor. He like got his leg caught and he ran himself over. Oh my God. I can't have my brothers in the stream. They remind me too much of things. The Mata Mata are legal here in Kentucky. They're a little pricey though. Ooh, are you getting one? Let me know if you're getting one. Chewy says, yes, Montezuma's is a species that is kept in the hobby and maintained by hobbyists. I like that. I like that. John's laughing. Don't you laugh, John. And then you get the population race of river systems. Oh, too many in there. Aquafunk says the word mother take on all new meaning in the day and age. Teacher, educator, nurse, doctor, aka mom. These are all things that they have been doing since forever, but today this is more evident. Hear, hear, sir. Hear, hear. Oh, John, I think that was the first time I ever shared the snapping turtle story, too. Ay, ay, ay. I love my ex-Calamana. That's the sword, right? Wish my Montezumas were doing better. And Aquafunk says, stone cold, super fly, funky mama fish keepers. What? What? So we're not going to forget, oh my gosh, the zip line. Oh my gosh, the zip line. Okay, one more story. I can't believe my brothers are in here. It's a reminder. So, I say we built a tree house up in the tree. It was about 15 feet up in the tree. And by we, it wasn't me. It must have been my dad and my brothers, because I didn't build anything. But they built a monorail going from the tree house 15 feet up in the air with a rope going all the way to the other side, probably a half of a acre away, to the edge of the woods. And my brothers were too afraid to try it. Now this is when you just hold on like this and go. Well, so of course I don't remember volunteering. I was small, but I tried it. I wanted to do it. 15 feet in the air. I was so scared that my hands were just dripping with sweat. And I hung on, and as soon as it took off, I just thud right 15 feet down to the ground, broke my arm, gasping for air, and totally knocked the wind out of me. And my brother was standing there laughing because I guess I looked ridiculous. Like, is that right, John? Is that right, John? Oh, so many childhood memories. I love it. It's her fault. Funk is up, and we're all going to show over to Funk's live stream to find out what kind of fish keepers are we. So we got, what, 10 minutes? We got 10 minutes. Now, I'm not sure what the categories are, but if there's one that wants 2 of everything, like a Noah's Ark fish keeper, that's what I am. I don't need 2 of everything in the same tank, but I think I want 2 or 3 of every kind of fish out there. I think that's what I want. I don't want, like, except for my Cares fish. I want them to populate into tank after tank after tank. How great would that be? But what kind of fish keeper are you? Wow. Q, I know you love turtles. Did you get the snapping turtle I sent you for Mother's Day? Hell to the no. It's so funny because in Pennsylvania, you can't own this and you can't own this and you can only own this, one of these. But snapping turtles, you can own 30 of them. Like, unless you were a cook making snapper soup, why would you want 30 snapping, unless that's what it's for? 30. I can only have 1 Eastern painted, 1 Eastern musk turtle, but I can have 30 snapping turtles in the state of Pennsylvania. That's crazy. That is crazy. It was pretty funny at the time. Yeah, because you were standing up there looking down at me. Dragon Lair, my Monties are F1s. Oh, that's pretty cool. But they either have genetic disorder or disease or something. I've had different diagnoses given. Oh, I'm sorry, Select Pet. F1's pretty cool. The childhood tales, man. And now that I'm thinking about it, I actually remember we had a fish tank growing up. And I think there were guppies. It was something that had a lot of babies all the time, but I never saw a lot of fish in that tank. So I think they ate each other, like that kind of thing. But we had a living room, then there was a wall, and then there was a playroom. It was a living room for the kids, right? So my dad took down that wall and put a fish tank in between so they could probably watch us while we were in there. But that was pretty cool. It was probably a 55 gallon. If I can recall, it was the whole width of the bookshelf. And it was right next to the phone. You know, the kind that's attached to the wall with the rotary. Yeah, I still remember my phone number growing up. 7 digits. We didn't have to use area codes. And you could call yourself. And you could have the operator break into a busy signal. Oh my God. Oh, the stories. I gotta stop. Ro has good luck breeding hers. Oh, good, good, good. And yeah, I worked with them at Australia Zoo. Cranky, I would imagine. Although I have seen some amazing YouTube videos where these are pets. But I just can't even imagine. I've been too traumatized with snapping turtles too traumatized to think that that's ever possible. You know, I really like this stream so much. You guys are making my Mother's Day. I didn't plan on anything. I didn't worry about microphones. I didn't worry about setting up video footage. I was just here being able to chillax with all you guys. So thank you. And look, same microphone and it works fine now. I can't even for the life of me understand how I could have tried for 45 minutes not getting that microphone to work. And then I was so stressed out. And I had all these things planned. I'm like, I don't know. I kind of like just chilling out. And I think next time, because it's a little chilly now, I might have a fire going. But hopefully next time, definitely, the screen will be off of this pond. Mark, sportswear, screen printing, and embroidery. Hey Mark, just got home, started watching Outdoors live stream. Love the idea, so refreshing. No, thank you, Mark. Look at you, screen printing and embroidery. Wow. I like that. The kids, they're grown-ups now. But they did screen printing in the basement. And then they moved screen printing to the garage. And then they moved to decals, making vinyl decals. And now they supply vinyl. It's so funny. Because now I kind of wish they still did screen printing because, you know, I want Geoquatics t-shirts. So now I'm looking into sublimation. The guy that's 2 stores down from my kid's store, he does sublimation. So you could do every color you could think of. So I could have my whole, like, YouTube channel, what do you call that, the logo? Not the logo. The channel page. I could have the whole channel page on a shirt. And I think that'd be pretty cool. But thank you, Mark. Thank you very much. Screen printing. What area are you from, Mark? Hit that like button. Great stream. Thank you, Lori. You guys made it great for me. Let me tell you. This Mother's Day, chilling out back here, and there was no stress whatsoever tonight. And that's all because you guys made me feel amazing last week. Let me tell you. I thought like my head was going to blow off. I couldn't do this. Nothing was working. I thought to myself, well, stop planning. Just be. Just come and be. You know? And I might even do a live stream during the week. It depends. Because I'm working from home. And for some reason, working from home seems like I work twice as long, twice as hard. It's not as... It's harder than I thought. But anyway, I think I do want to do a live stream taking that off. Well, maybe I'll just do a video. I gotta think about that. Who's Jay? J-Dog1 Party RE, your banner. Yeah. J-Dog is in the house. I just scored 2 55 gallons, 2 20-gallon tanks for free. Great score, Griffin. What are you going to put in there? Are they going to be inside your house? I can't wait to hear what you're going to put in there. Ah, New Jersey. From Lower Manhattan. Okay. I'm in southeast, like northeast of Philadelphia. Not too far away. Maybe about an hour away. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's a good score. Free tanks, man. You are so right, Elizabeth. Oh my God, I was all freaked out for nothing. Last week's stream was great. Didn't we go on a field trip? We did. That was so much fun. And today, there are fish in that pond. I'm wondering, maybe I can go live from the front yard. But then I'd have traffic. That'd be kind of weird. Maybe we'll just do a field trip next week and walk into the front yard. We did. That was I thought it was fun. I actually even brought my stabilizer out just in case. I got my stabilizer from my phone just in case. But I tested it ahead of time, trying to do Skype with the phone, and because here, if I go like this, nobody's going to get dizzy. And just see how the phone's staying still. But I had this awful feedback. It was like this screeching feedback. And then I tried turning off the audio on here, and I said that's something I'm going to have to play around with all week to find out what's going on and not wait till the last minute. I'm not being no last minute, what do you call them? Last minute Lucy's. Is that a word? Last minute Lucy's? That's not a saying, I just made it up. If you take the netting down and let the seed pod dry, shake them. Ow! Because there's 2 nettings on there. So I've got 1, 2. I'm going to try to take the one netting off, shake as much up. And you're saying if I just let them sit there, then maybe I could crush them and dry them? And then the next one, we'll have to see how feasible that is. That just might work. Thank you very much, Candy, for saying that. You know I was super, super stressed. Super stressed. But not on Mother's Day, I'm not. Having internet problems lately. Oh, I'm sorry, Chewy. Hi, Matt. Look at Matt's in the house. And we're almost ready to go over to Aquafunks. I'm really excited. I love to hear the different categories of Fish Keeper. And I'm going to see how many categories I think I fit into. So if he's got a Noah's Ark category, 2 of everything, that's what I'm going with. I want every fish. Now, I don't have room for every fish, but I would like all different fish, 2 of everything, learn about all of them. And I'm really getting into creating that habitat, the biotope. That's fun, fun, fun. Funk is next. Oh, we got the live stream. We got a minute. So you know how we're going to end this, right, guys? And I already know I played it twice already, but 3 times is a charm. So happy Mother's Day to everybody, and I'm very happy you came out to share it with me. Thank you, guys.
Hey everybody, it's Susie Q, and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q, and I'm here to show you just what I do. I got a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q, and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Na hey everybody, it's Susie Q, so come along with me. Said I'm Susie Q.